Hello, my name is Igor. I'm an art technology student at Saxion University, and I'm here to introduce you to my creative technology project. Before that, I had to choose between three different technologies, which were P5JS, Phaser.js, and 3JS. As my project is a kind of 90s game, I decided by using Phaser because the project building it in its examples showed me exactly what I was visually expecting to my project. To get started, I had to learn the JavaScript basics and how to set the index HTML to work correctly with Phaser. Okay, now in order to set the Phaser to start working, we need to use three main functions. They are preload, create, and update. Once I have them, I started learning how to put a scrolling background on screen. And I also learned the functionalities of the main functions. Then, first I loaded the background picture and then I went to the function update to set the position command. See the result. On the next step, I had put some sprites on the screen to understand how to create movement, like rotation, for example. Here I was able to notice that every behavior we want, we will write the code on the function update, because this function works in real time and verify its codes in constant loop. Now I will talk about my player animations. Animations was the most exciting part for me. I found interesting how to create a sprite sheet and how we have to write the code so that the game could find the exact position of each frame. The sprite sheet is a unique file with all the sprites needed inside it. Here is the sprite sheet being loaded, and in my function create are the animation variables. 3 animations using 2 sprites each. See how the animated player looks now. I think the next step was one of the hardest parts of the project, because I had an approach with the Phaser physics. Everything you want to create with some interaction, for almost everything you need to use physics. I use most of the time the arcade physics, which is a common and useful physics system according to many tutorials. Going back to the topic, I need to configure input commands to move my player up and down by pressing the arrow keys. Here I had to set my first condition. If press up, it moves and plays the animation go up. If we are pressing down, the player moves and plays the animation go down, and else it doesn't move and do play go animation. Other main parts of my learning experience was creating new functions. One of them I created to do the player shooting, and the other ones for enemies, and also fireballs when they are colliding to each other. You can see this function here. If there is a collision between them, kill both fireball and enemy. See that working now. The last two steps took me a long time to accomplish. My logics were lacking information. After search for answers, I was able to reach some good results. First, I wanted to decrease the life bar size as the enemy collides with the player. I was able to run this command for once, but my first idea was to create a loop to this behavior. See the life bar size decreasing to 50% when the enemy reaches the player. Now I put some elements to test, and I changed the background picture in order to let everything clear. Finally, I will show you the codes related to the score, the variables, the function upscore, the functions I created to the sprites with the function upscore inside them. This is my final result. I'm so satisfied with it, and for sure this project had immense importance for me. In my case, once I didn't have any ideas about JavaScript and how relevant it really is for game development. Thank you for watching.